video series on different types of grip training, and grip training is really important for a lot of aspects, of course, deadlifting, if you like farmers carry strongman competitions, anything like that, grip's going to be really important. It's also really important for not only hand health, but also shoulder health. We have a lot of sensory units in our hands, so when we have a good grip, our rotator cuff tends to sink down a little bit more and can really help with some shoulder health aspects as well. So we're going to go over a whole bunch of different grip training. This right here is going to be the Crush to Dust grip training, and we see this from Iron Mind. They have a really good template like this broken down. We're going to go over each of these. So there's 8 different possible ways to do grip training. So for example, we have 2 different styles of grip training, either crushing or pinching. Crushing is going to be where you're using mainly the first 4 fingers and the palm of your hand to crush something, so the thumb is really not used a whole lot with that, whereas the pinching, the thumb really becomes an important factor in that grip, so that's the difference between the two. We then have positioning that we can look at. Closed hand versus open hand. Does it require a large hand surface where you're trying to grip something with very extended fingers, or is it relatively closed position, like more so like a fist? So there's 2 different types of positioning. So from these 4 different styles, then we can approach our work effort with 2 different variations, either a max effort or an endurance, more rep type of a scheme. So 4 different types of positioning and styles combined with 2 different work ethics, well then there's going to be 8 different facets of grip training that we can attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 style per video, and we're going to really elaborate on that, give a couple different variations of training with that type of a style. So here's an example. So I wrote crushed, closed, max. So we're doing a crushing grip. We're doing it in a closed position for max effort. So something like that, we can get our Captains of Crush grippers. We can use that for max, so a really heavy one, squeezing just for a few reps. Simultaneously, if I wanted to make that an endurance, get a lighter Captains of Crush and go ahead and do that either for reps or a static hold. So right there, 2 different styles, right? Here's an example of an open hand. Crushing again, but we're doing with an open hand max, so I can use a Rolling Thunder. There's a big revolving deadlift handle, just single hand. So it's an open hand, and using that to do a max effort, or I can lighten the load a little bit and use it to do an endurance type of a hold. So what we're going to do, we're going to highlight 1 type of grip per video, and we're just going to hammer it and give you some really good ideas on how to train for a better grip.